Well, hi folks, here we are again in the dungeon of onions, and it's about time now to do the final repotting of me. So little room here. Oh Christ, there goes the wall. About time to repot me my smaller show onions now into the final 1.5 litre pot. And I'll show you what I'm going to pop those on into, which are this size. That's about the average size they are now. It's that dark in here, you probably can't see, so you can see they're going up from about a 300ml pot to a litre and a half pot. So I'll just show you what stage they're at. They've got 5 leaves on now. I'll just tap it out of the pot and try and show you the roots if you can see them. Probably not because it's dark, but it's got a nice set of roots. Don't really want to be letting it grow anymore because they'll get pot bound and that can make them go to seed earlier because it's a bit of a stress for the plant. So I've got about 68 growing in here now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, like I always do, I'll take them outside, pick out the strongest. I'm going to repot about 36. So pick all the strongest ones out and repot them into this size, and then we'll grow them on for another 6 or 7 weeks, and then it's time to plant them out. So I'll just show you how we do that. I'll just show you my big onions, if you pardon the expression. If I can do this. Take this one down. These are absolutely flying along now. Huge. These are some of the sort of semi-rejects at the front, but they're getting on for 18 inches, 2 feet tall now. There's an odd one at the back that looks like it's flying. You know, a bit of a mutant one, which is what you're looking for, the odd giant one, because I'm only growing these purely for weight, not for looks. So I've got 12. 3, 6, 9, 12, 17. I'm only planting 8 of these out, but they're not going to be repotted again because they're in their 1.5 litre pots already, so they should be alright. So it's just these, and it's a real faff because of all the clips and all the supports and getting all the compost and everything. God, I've got my guts are going. Anyway, so I'll just get on and I'll show you how I repot these, and then that's about it. Well, hi folks, I've just sorted out my strongest 36, which are these. These are the ones that have about 5 leaves on. Some of the others only had 4 leaves on, and like always, you've got to pick the most vigorous ones to be in with any chance. So they're the so-called rejects. Well, they're not rejects, but they're just not quite as vigorous. Then we've got my pots, my compost, which is stuff I've mixed myself, which is 2 parts Levingtons seed compost to 1 part John Innes number 2 loam based compost to 1 part of perlite. Same for the other onions. As you see, it's got quite an open structure with the perlite because that's what they want. And then finally we've got this stuff, which is some liquid seaweed liquor. Brown stuff, looks horrible, but it's full of trace elements, and that's what I'm going to dunk the pots in at the bottom once I've potted them on, to give them a bit of not nutrients as such, but minerals and trace elements and stuff for the roots to grow into. So we'll get on. I'll put my camera in tripod. It's not going to be very exciting, but I'll just show you how I pot them on. Right then folks, I'll just put a bit in the bottom of this pot. Because I know the size of the pot they've come out of, what I can do is, so I know how much to put in, I can fill it right up. Like so. I always found this the easiest way to do it. Just tap it down around the outside, level it off, and then I'll take my plant put out the middle, and then I'm going to be left, I shouldn't really lift it up, left with a perfect size hole to plonk the plant in. First plant, just going to tap it out of the pot. Nice set of roots on, and then the thing will fall off probably, the support. Just simply drop that into the hole like so, slightly firm it down, and that's it. It's dead easy doing it that way when you just make a little hole the same size as the pot that you're going to repot, plant you're going to repot, yeah. And that's it. Done into a 1.5 litre pot now. That'll give him plenty of root growth. So I'm just going to dunk it in my seaweed solution for about 5 seconds, just to get the bottom of the pot, bottom of the compost watered, and then finally just a quick little watering in with my little handy sprayer, just like so, not too much. So that's the first one. Repeat 37 times. I'll just do another one quickly. So I'll just put some in the bottom. I'll put my pot on. Fill her up. So I'm hoping to plant these out round about early April, depending on how the weather is in the polytunnel. So they've got about 6 weeks to go yet, but there should be enough nutrients in the pot to keep them going. So again, I'll just take my little pot out, which leaves me perfect hole. Tap the onion plant out. You can actually, they're strong enough now to be able to grab hold of the plant, and it holds the compost together because they've got a strong root system. And simply as that, just drop it in the hole, fits first time. No need to mess about putting compost around the edges, so it's already done. So that's it. I'll just get on and spend another hour or so doing this. Well, there we go folks, it took me about 3 bloody hours to do. I've got 38 done now. 38 potted on. I've filled every single last square inch of my grow room up. So 38 of my show onions now in the 1.5 litre pots, 6 weeks until I plant them in the polytunnel. So that's that job done, thankless task done. When they start growing a bit more, I'll put more hoops on and more canes and things like that. So, but as for now, that should do it for about 2 or 3 weeks before I need to do anything else. Another tedious job done on the giant onion front. So that's about it folks, see you later.